That was your whole, that was the worst answer. That means nothing, okay?
Do you know?
So I went to Toronto for a conference where Neistat and Cardone, as you saw, were speaking. It was pretty expensive, so I couldn't afford it. So all I did was I reached out to the organizers and I said, can I help you guys out with anything? Can I volunteer? And they said yes. And that's it. They accepted. I was like, wow, that was easy. So the conference is called Influence TO. If any of you guys went, let me know. And it's a conference for influencers or entrepreneurs or mainly people like me, people who had cameras like Casey and they were vlogging. It was very interesting. So it was on a Tuesday and I had work. I had work the day before, I had work on Tuesday, I had work on Wednesday, but I took Tuesday off. And the challenge was to leave Tuesday midnight, as in Monday night, get there by 6 a.m., go to the conference from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. and then leave midnight of that night and then get back to work on Wednesday morning. Pretty challenging, it was exciting. So I live in Montreal and the thing was in Toronto. So I took the bus at midnight, got there by 6 a.m. and went straight to work. So what I was doing was either tickets or helping set up the huge stage that Casey spoke on and that Cardone spoke on. First, there was Grant's speech. It was around 8 a.m. And I've honestly not seen much of Cardone on YouTube before. I know who he is. I've seen some videos. I haven't seen a full video of his, I think. But he was a pretty entertaining guy. He was pretty funny.
Oh, don't do that. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't touch that. You're gonna break that. Don't do that. Don't. Oh.
So after Cardone's speech, there were some smaller speeches on smaller stages, not that big one that you just saw. And I was working there as, I was helping out with the Q&A part. So there were some speakers and there was the audience and I had the microphone and I'd give it to whoever was asking the question and then give it back to the speaker. What was interesting is that one of the questions was, I can't remember exactly what the topic was about, but something about online entrepreneurship. And one guy asked, do you think it's too late to sell on Amazon or drop shipping? He said, do you think it's too late to do drop shipping on Amazon? Now the speaker wasn't an Amazon seller, he's just some online entrepreneur, and he answered the question. He said something vague, but it was a good answer. He said something along the lines of, if you find a good product for a good market, then you should do well. Okay, that was a good answer, but I wish I could have answered that question. I had the microphone in my hand, I'm like, can I please say something? What I would say to that answer is, if you've seen my video with Matt Loberstein, he had a very good answer to that. And what Matt says is that 3 years ago it was super easy to start on Amazon. All you had to do was follow a formula and then that's it, you're selling and you're making a lot of money. And then it got hard until one point. Well, before that point, all you had to do was launch a product and then do a bunch of giveaways for a discounted price, maybe 90%, and then you get reviews. After that point, I think it was October of 2016, maybe I think. Don't quote me on that. But after that, Amazon wasn't allowing that to happen anymore. Incentivized reviews weren't allowed anymore. So at that point, many sellers stopped selling on Amazon. People thought it was over, that you couldn't, be successful with that model anymore. So it was super easy, and then it got hard. But then because many sellers stopped selling or many people stopped starting an Amazon business, it got a bit easier because there was less competition. And then what Matt said was, since then, it's been the same. It hasn't been harder or easier. Check that out. Check that video out if you want to see a more detailed answer. But that's one of the reasons why I think it's not too late to sell on Amazon. Another reason is that Amazon is getting bigger and bigger every day. It's huge. There are way more buyers today, way more customers today on Amazon than there were last month, than there were last year. So there's a lot of demand, a lot of increasing demand, and there are more people who want to buy on Amazon every day than there are new sellers on Amazon. That's the second point. And the third point is, I think about it this way. If you go outside and you look at everyone around you, how many people, or if you ask your friends, if you ask people outside of the FBA community, if you ask them, do you sell on Amazon, or do you know someone who sells on Amazon, or do you even know what FBA is? 99% of your friends or the people around you are gonna say, what is FBA, or can anyone sell on Amazon, or they don't know what it is. And that really motivates me because if you're trying to get a job in engineering, there's so many around you, or in whatever discipline that you're trying to get a job in, there's so much competition around you, everyone's trying to get that. But how many people around you are trying to sell on Amazon? That might not be the best answer, That's why it's my third answer, but that makes sense to me. That motivates me at least, and I hope it motivates you as well. So after that, by around 2 p.m. I think, it was Casey Neistat's speech. First of all, I was so excited to see that guy. I was so excited to see him, and I wasn't sitting with everyone else. I was right next to the stage because I was monitoring the stage, or I was just working there. So I was super close to Casey. And Casey said something in his speech that was really cool, and I'm glad I caught it on camera.
Tarzan theory. And that means Tarzan is on one side of the jungle, he wants to get to the other side of the jungle, but there's no vine that takes him straight from a clean swing to B. So Tarzan has two choices. He can stand there and wait for that one vine to make itself known. And he might stand there for the rest of his life, if he's too able to swing. Or he can grab whatever vine shows up in front of him. And it might take him in that direction. Then the next one might take him in that direction. It might take him that. And at the end of all that swing, he might end up in a part of the jungle that he could have never imagined. But he will be much, much further than where he began. And that's how I see every aspect of my career, whether it's as a technology entrepreneur, whether it's in the media space, whether it's as a YouTuber or a filmmaker or anything else. I've never been shy to embrace whatever opportunities present themselves, and I swing on those vines to wherever they might take me.
And then after that, he showed us a movie that he hadn't put online yet. I don't think it's online even now. And he said, don't put it online, so I'm gonna.
I just wanted to make great films. I wanted the big cameras, I wanted the big crew, I wanted to work with the best actors, I wanted to read the best scripts, the location, I wanted all of that. I wanted to be the version of the filmmaker that I thought was the only version of the filmmaker, the ones with the fucking bow ties. That's what I thought it meant to tell stories.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna put the whole thing, of course. But it was a really nice movie. I hope you guys get to see it soon. It's probably gonna be on his channel. So after that, we moved from the speech to where they take pictures with Casey. And I was the person who was holding back people trying to take pictures with him. So I couldn't take a picture with him or take a video with him. But I was, you know, my face was here and Casey was here. Then Casey left, and then something really cool happened. I met someone who is...
He's actually the first FBA seller that I met and like face to face. Right? Pretty cool experience. I'm the first guy. Exciting stuff. Meeting a real life FBA seller in real life.
So that guy, shout out to you, Vadim. He's the first FBA seller that I meet in real life. I don't know anyone around me who does this, so it was really cool to talk to someone face to face, not on Messenger, on WhatsApp, or on Facebook. And then after that, there was Charlemagne the God speech. I didn't take a video. I think I was busy then, but if you don't know who that is, I'll just put a picture or a video of him here. And the conference was basically over. It was from 6 a.m. till 7 p.m. 13 hours of, I wouldn't call it work. I was volunteering, and I wouldn't even call it volunteering. It was a great time. I just want to say thank you to Thierry. He's the organizer of that event. He has a YouTube channel. Check it out here. 7 p.m. I went to downtown Toronto. I checked out the city. I saw some friends. I had 2 friends there that I wanted to see. And then I left at midnight. And I got to Montreal at 6 a.m. straight to work. Don't ask me how that happened. Don't ask me how I was able to pull it off, but it happened. So I hope you like this video. I know it's kind of different, but I've been trying to leave this chair and show you guys more of what I'm doing with my life. Don't forget to join the contest. In every video, I'll give you guys the chance to win a 1-hour free consulting call with me. We can discuss FBA, we can discuss product research, we can discuss anything you want to discuss. All you have to do is like and comment on this video and click on the bell so that you know when I post next. And don't forget to subscribe, there's so much more coming. I'm starting a new product with Amazon, and I'm just gonna show everything that I'm doing from start to finish. That will probably start in my next video. So I'll see you guys then. Peace.